could say it's a wonderful experience. I've taught all over the world, many times in Latin America. I teach at Harvard Extension School for undergraduates, graduates, postdocs, many people going for their management degrees, and I find that the students at Iede are terrific. They are comparable to any students, the best of any students I've had anywhere. They are bright, they ask good questions, they give good answers, they're very alert, very aware, and they stay in tune with what I have to say.
Oh, it's not ideal because there is a tendency to play with it, there is a tendency for it to get a little distracting, but it is comfortable to have an anchor, something to hold on to, and then gesture from there.
Communication skills, which is what I teach, executive communication skills, are probably the most important skill to have when you're going to be an executive and in life in general. What I teach is how to communicate more effectively, how to deal with difficult people, how to get your point across, how to listen empathetically, how to understand differences in communication styles between people, and how to present yourself and get along with people who are very different from you or who are very much the same as you.
So, when you're sitting at a meeting, one of the things they say is to sit on the front half of the chair. So not to sit back like this, but to sit forward a little bit. On an interview it works as well. So you sit forward, you sit as straight as you possibly can, maintain. And you keep your hands rested on the table or in your lap or just comfortably like you guys are doing.
The world has become a very global environment with people from all over the world trying to interact and learn about other people and other cultures. I read once in a book on leadership that the new leader, the leader of the 21st century, is going to have to be a person who has not only traveled abroad, but who has lived abroad. Why? Because it is so important for people to learn other cultures. The South American and Latin American and North American environment is one now that travels back and forth. People are interacting all the time, and it's critically important for people from the United States to come down and live in and understand and work with people from Latin America, especially from Chile, because there's such a close tie between Chile and the people in the United States. I find them excellent. They're dealing with a handicap because I'm speaking in English and working through interpreters, translators. So very often they're not getting, they have to process it doubly hard, and yet they are performing and responding as well as any other student I've ever worked with, even students who are native English speakers.
No, yo le pondría algo más fuerte, así más.
El año 2011 murieron X personas producto de sobrepeso o de obesidad mórbida.
Nuestra postura es que el ejercicio...
Bueno, es una forma de llamarlo, claro. ¿Sí? Entonces,
ya, vamos a vender ejercicio.
Cada un minuto mueren 5 personas por un ataque al corazón o qué sé yo, por movimiento, producto de la obesidad.
I find when I come to Chile, and in the beginning the students are often shy. They don't participate. The first couple of hours, I don't get a lot of participation. But as soon as they understand that this is about participation, it's about communication, it's about having fun as well as learning, they are wonderful. They participate, they volunteer, they have, again, offer great comments, and whenever I give them an assignment that they have to produce something, I get a lot of energy and a lot of great responses.
You could say you once weighed 485 pounds and you started exercising and now you're gorgeous.
I think Iede now is offering, from what I know, between the interaction that they have with Harvard Harvard Extension School, the interaction they have with Georgetown and some of the other schools, that you have a tremendous international faculty. So not only do you have a good faculty from Chile, but you also bring in this global sense so that you learn from all over the world in different places in the United States as well as abroad. And I think that that is a critical piece of getting a management degree, a business degree, is to be able to learn and take in information from different places. And I think Iede provides not only the national but also the international scope. I think it's a great place to be educated.
La académica de Harvard me ha parecido una muy buena profesora, de un muy buen nivel. Lo bueno que ha enfocado el curso de una manera súper aplicable al día a día, en el trabajo.
Me ha parecido excelente, me gusta su relatoría, me gusta su movimiento, cómo ella expresa el tema comunicacional, que es más que nada su habilidad, ¿verdad? Cómo nos entrega las herramientas para poder nosotros usarlas dentro de nuestro ámbito profesional.
En mi caso, por lo menos, creo que me va a servir para mejorar muchos aspectos de mi manera de trabajar y comunicarme con el resto.
En mi vida profesional creo que me va a ayudar mucho para mejorar mis habilidades directivas con mis compañeros de trabajo y en mi vida profesional y laboral y personal también me va a ayudar mucho.